Hi guys, what's going on, and welcome to another Age of Mythology The Titans video. Today I've gathered many things you may not know about Age of Mythology, so without further ado, let's get started. While most SPC heroes can be deleted, Skald and Forsac Flag can indeed be deleted. You may know about Hunt Delete, where, for example, if you kill a deer and you build a house or anything on top of it, you prevent your enemy from getting that sweet 150 food. It is especially abused in online games. But what you don't know, perhaps, is that if you build on top of a dead SPC hero, the hero will also be deleted. I call it Hero Delete. You can garrison any archer inside of Aman-Ra. I am serious. So you click the garrison button and you garrison inside Aman-Ra. Now Aman-Ra can only hold one archer, so I don't know why that's a feature, but it's a feature. If you go to the editor and upgrade any North Tower to a Ballista Tower, the graphics it will show is the graphics of a Ballista Tower in the beta phase of Age of Mythology. If you are playing Chronos and are facing a water battle, you can do the following to increase your odds of winning the water battle. This trick is easy. So you build a dock and you train a Kiro Ballista, you put it near the shore, and you time shift the dock into the Kiro Ballista. And when you do this, the Kiro Ballista cannot move and provide a perfect defense versus ships. To add to this, it has a bonus damage versus ships. The cost of Omniscience is 100 gold per each enemy population unit. So, for example, here it costs 600 gold and our enemy has 6 population total. So they have 2 center, each with 3 population. That's why it costs 600 gold. And it scales up for every enemy population unit. Titans, as strong as they sound, can't even damage a bandit Midgard in the Valley of the Kings map. You see the bandit Midgard has 1900 health, and I haven't put any trigger on it, it's the standard one. Even if I bring these Toxokids, who are peanuts to the Titan, they deal more damage than him on the Midgard Stronghold. As you can see, the bandit Midgard now is taking damage. With the Titan it didn't take any damage. Any unit can damage the bandit Midgard, otherwise you wouldn't be able to gather the 6000 gold from each mine. You can control the units in the AUM, the Titan splash screen, or the normal AUM, by selecting the units with a box selection and clicking on one of the top 2 corners, either this one or this one. You can garrison the entirety of 195 population space inside a single rock by doing the following. So you build 15 siege towers. In each siege tower you put 5 spearmen or 5 axemen or whatever you want. You can only put units that are infantry and cost 2 population space, and you put all of them into a single rock. So this rock contains 195 population. Now this one contains less because I have not 195 population, but you get the point. And if this rock get deleted, what an expensive rock. Resetting the damage of the mirror tower implies a higher damage output. In the first clip, as you can see, I didn't reset at any point the damage of the mirror tower, and the Avenger was able to destroy it with ease. In the second clip, I kept resetting the damage of the mirror tower, thus making a greater damage output and me killing the Avenger. So if you want to use the mirror towers efficiently, you must keep resetting its attack. If you are playing a custom scenario, and you have players controlled by the AI, you can go to the Diplomacy tab and change the diplomacy between you and any other player, and the player will respond accordingly, like in Age of Empires 2. For example, if I set the diplomacy between me and player 2 to an ally, the player 2 will respond and he will become my ally. Shortly after this, yes, and I will have line of sight on them. You can abuse this to see all the town center, reveal the map, let them do scouting for you, and you can even set them back to be an enemy, and they will respond, don't worry. If you do this for all players, you won't gain a victory because they're enemies with each other, and you won't have line of sight on any of them. You can have one ally at a time and have line of sight on them. Even though your enemy has advanced through Helios, which you can see by the Hika Gigantes here, the chat thinks otherwise. It thinks that he has advanced through Atlas. In a battle of the Titans, the Norse Titan and the Egyptian Titan are more likely to win versus the Greek Titan and the Atlantean Titan. Now, I don't know if it has something to do with the attack animation speed, but I tried to test it with a sample size of 100 battles, and the Norse Titan seems to win the majority of the battles. More than 90% of the battle for the Greek Titan, and more than 80% of the battles versus the Atlantean Titan. As you can see, they have won all 4. But for the Egyptian Titan, it is mixed between the Titans, so it's about a 50-50, I can say, between the Egyptian Titan and the Norse Titan. With the boulder rolling, the one you can see in the campaign, can be moved in the editor if you select Gaia as the player, because it can be placed with another player, and you just select it and right click anywhere on the map, and actually it looks quite fun while moving. You can use Great Hunt on set animals, as you can see right here, or on your enemy's set animals. Like here I spawned a bunch of giraffe of set, and as you can see, I can use Great Hunt on them. Now, I don't know why you would do this. It's a big disadvantage for you. Well, actually, it's not a big disadvantage for you. It's a big disadvantage for them. Really? It duplicates their population cost. 2 population for a useless giraffe. I think it's definitely worth it to do Great Hunt on them. And leave them alone if you want. If you type in a message in Age of Mythology, by pressing enter, and you use greater than and lesser than sign, and between them you use the word color, and write your message after it. It doesn't work if you write your message before it, and you write hello, for example, the message will be displayed in dark, like here. Crony, who was Krios in the campaign, can be attacked in the editor, and when attacked, he turns into a Hika Gigantes, and he is quite strong actually. Normally, when a transport ship is destroyed, the units it carries gets drawn and die, like in this example. However, if it contains a hero, the hero won't die and will respawn on the nearest piece of land, like here. They'll even respawn if there isn't any land on the map. Here the ship contains Agamemnon, and when it gets deleted, he respawns in the water. If you box select multiple units with Theocrat, Theocrat icon will show as a living Poseidon statue. In Jotunheim, there is instances of the map where if you want to play it dirty, you can put all your units into a rock, or many rocks, and bring them over the corner of the map like here, and the mountain prevents your enemy from killing it. The furthest range in the game is about 32 with relics, and even this ballista, which has the furthest range in the game, can take down this rock. However, there are some civilizations which are able to deal with this problem, like Egyptian with phoenixes. The Nidhogg can take down these rocks. You can use powers. But if you're Odin, for example, there is nearly no way to take down this rock. I don't recommend you to play like this, it's very dirty. And on to the last fact, and this one is very astonishing. The strongest unit in the game is not Osiris. The strongest unit in the game is the prisoner. Well, kind of. If he attacks Osiris, Osiris will not fight back. He will continue fleeing, and if the battle went on for, say, like 2 days, the prisoner will be able to defeat Osiris. Now, the prisoner isn't really the strongest unit in the game. He is the strongest unit versus other units, but he can be killed by powers like Earthquake, Meteor, and I learned it the hard way when I played the level 31 for the first time, and all my prisoners died to the Earthquake of Gargarensis. But you get the point. He is the strongest unit versus other units, but not the strongest units with the stats. And that final fact marked the end of our video. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, be sure to leave a like. This video took a long time to make. Age of Mythology was a game made 18 years ago, and to fight something that people probably don't know is really hard. So if you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like and comment if you have any question regarding anything or you have suggestions for other video. And until next time, take care and goodbye.